Hello everyone, this is Shadow Dragon from the DCUO community, and this video actually looks exactly the same as the one I shot yesterday, but it is not. It's just in the same place, same duo, but I did mention that I was gonna shoot videos for all the duos, just so I have the complete set of walkthroughs, but I just found out that there were only 3. So I actually did get all of them already. So anyway, in this case I will just sort of give you a progress report on how I'm doing so far in this event. So it's still in the beginning, we're not even a week through yet. But with the days that we did have, I was able to get a feel for how I'll be playing this thing, because we're going to have this for 2 months, so it's going to be a routine for quite some time. And naturally, with 18 tunes. And I'm not even counting Xbox. I'm not going through this on Xbox because I'm just not there that much. But yeah, with 18 tunes, there's no way I'm playing like the full suite of events with everybody. There's probably not even physical. There's not enough physical time in the day for that, even if I wasn't working. But the other thing is that the first week is also a bit more tedious because there was that starter mission. For any tune that you plan on running this with, the first week is longer because you have that back and forth 4-step mission that doesn't overlap. So that took up quite some time, and then once that's through with, the dailies are pretty fast. So what I'm running with is my T8 tune, Alyssa. She's the only one in endgame. I'm kind of doing everything with her, and I'm also resetting whenever a league mate needs it.
You cannot stop us.
So she's pretty much the only one I'm, I guess, replaying on. There are 2 others that I'm running almost everything with, but just not replaying, and that is Shadow Dragon and Takesis, my main villain, because those 2 are T7 and I'm ready to bring them up, and this is a good event for them to gear up. Aside from that, I have 3 tunes that are doing the dailies plus the duo. And that is just because I have 2 accounts and I can walk myself in. And then I have a bunch of other level 30s that are just doing the outside. And there are a couple of reasons why I'm kind of limiting that. Obviously there's time. But also, it has to do with inventory space, because if I'm not gearing up a tune, this is not like the anniversary event, where the gear drops are optional. Like in this one, you get the gear drops and there's no way to delete them.
Our to be shall be back.
Yeah, in the anniversary, you had the option of choosing the base item or the mark, in which I always chose the base item, because you can get the mark from anywhere. But in any case, for this one, it's not the same, because you have the daily tasks that give you a piece of gear, and there's nothing you can do with that. You have to either store it or use it. So on the tunes, I'm not moving up. I'm still getting the gear because I have space for it, and I'm going to use it when they get higher up, or when I decide to bring them up. But actually, for space reasons, I'm attuning some of them purposely tuning the ones that won't upgrade me so I could salvage them. But which are typically the greens. The blues and purples most likely will upgrade you. But yeah, for example, the two tunes here. Syvac is a 100 tune. He skipped to 100, so I don't want to advance him until I farm out some feats. And it's going to take a while for him because he started at 60 and it's on my premium count, so I don't have like all those LPV feats to kind of purchase on him. So in his case, I'm kind of keeping all the drops from this event, and my other alt to his right, Lord Marek, is T3 relevant, I should say. He's kind of between 3 and 4. And I always like keeping a tune there just to help other players out at level. So for him, I'm pretty much doing the same. And in order for him to stay where he is, his set of gear currently is kind of lopsided. So he could upgrade easily by mistake if I tune something.
All shall retaliate.
And he's on my legendary count, so he has like the 78 jewelry, which are the items that kind of make him lopsided. Because like he's item level 78 on those 3 slots, but then like much lower on the other slots. So what that does with the scaling gear is the only items that won't upgrade him are those 3 pieces. Like anything else he gets, he might actually even jump a CR, like not just an item level. So yeah, I factor in that to how much I'm playing the event. Obviously, the gearing up tunes are gonna run more items in the event, but it's pretty fun. So it's tempting and it's hard not to just run it on everyone. And then I also have a bunch of bank alts that are below 30. Now, in the normal events, like the seasonal events, I do run them because they don't gain experience. I do purposely want to keep them lower until I actually use them, because I want to play like the actual content like without being too powered up. And the thing is, like, because they sit there and pick up collections, they do end up being powered up. But this, like, I actually tried this event with one of them just to see how it is. It's actually okay from a damage out perspective. They're a little bit weaker defensively, even though they're scaled. But the outside is no problem. Like, they're able to do all the missions as well as the boss and the bonus. But the issue I have with running my lower tunes is it awards a lot of experience. So if I actually played them every day through that, they would jump up too fast. So yeah, there's that besides the whole time factor thing. It definitely would be fun to run them, a few times, because some of my lower tunes use powers that are new to me, and the game always feels different with using different powers.
Part of me shall be back. Part of me shall be back. back? The darkness is too strong.
Okay, I had to tune out for a bit there because I was going for that feat and I actually got it. Alright, we got blue boots on one side and blue gloves on the other. Good stuff. So feet plus a blue on each character. Yeah, this one is pretty tough, this feat. From soloing it, I mean, because the timer on that last one seems to be really tight. The other two were alright. I think I hit the second one with some AoE damage from one character, so I only had to nick the statue once with the other and pick up the rock. So a little bit of luck there. But yeah, so in total, I'm running the complete set plus replays with one character. I'm running the complete set with 2 characters. 3 characters are doing the duo plus dailies. 4 additional characters are just doing the dailies. And I guess if I have extra time and someone needs help, I'll throw them in for the duos and alert. I do have one additional character that I'm kind of doing random alerts in if there's an extra run within the league. But that's about it, and that does take up quite a bit of time. On a few of these characters, I'm still keeping up the regular dailies if I can. So that's pretty much how I think I'm going to handle this for the next 7 weeks. I might rotate some of these characters out, like for example, if I do these duos enough and Lord Marek ends up sweeping up all the feats, I'll swap in a different character. But I will have to use on the villain side, you're going to see Syvac a lot because he needs to gear more, and he's also on my premium account, so my premium account is just supporting my legendary. On the hero side, on this account, you're going to see Anna teamed up with probably other alts on my legendary. So I'm running her with Shadow Dragon at the moment, and when he gets all the feats, I'll swap him out for another character. But it'll roughly be 3 characters doing the duo, aside from the 3 that are doing the complete set. So yeah, I have to evaluate each event differently because different characters are tuned differently. Like some are better for one event, but not so good for another. Like for the anniversary event, I actually ran some level 20s over level 30s because like their powers just happen to work better in that raid scenario. So yeah, I'll assess it each time with the event. And this was a new event, so it was kind of a question mark. But I have a much better feel for it about a week in. Okay, well that's it for this video. Until the next one, thanks for watching.